All right, everybody. Happy Thursday, February 27th, 2025. It is 7:40 p.m. Eastern. I'm a bit late today because as I posted in the Discord, link below the video, I had to go look at a condo. We're in an Airbnb in Costa Rica and we're looking for some longer term solutions. So I'm looking at different condos. And, anyways, you never know when the real estate agent is going to call you and say, hey, look, I got the place open. Come look at it. So that happened to be earlier, right when I would normally do my end of day analysis. So I had to put it off until now, which is fine. As you can see, the bed is very nicely made. Not. What else? Yeah, we banned our first member today in Discord. It felt fantastic. I got to be honest, that member was the first guy that I knew would end up getting banned. He came into the Discord as a victim, wanting free handouts, basically just crying and asking everybody to do everything for him. If you're that kind of person, stop trading immediately. You will never, ever, ever make money. And this is not the right hobby for you. In fact, you'll just lose more and more, and you'll probably get more of a victim mentality, and your life's going to suck. So if you're like these kind of people who are looking for free handouts, you got to go do something else. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. I'm trying to be nice, and I hope that this saves you time. For the rest of you who are here to learn and work hard and really develop your skills, trading is awesome. You can make a great living, but it doesn't come without its price. You got to work really, really hard. That's what's cool about our Discord. 99.9% of the people in there are awesome people, good questions, good comments, working hard, watching these videos, taking notes. It's awesome. So I'm stoked. And, it's like the Discord is going to be like a garden that we're going to have to pull the weeds occasionally. And I guess as it grows, there are going to be more and more bannings. So all of you moderators out there, if you see somebody who's whining or being victimy or whatever, just fucking ban them. You don't even need my approval. Just ban them. That's why you're a moderator. You've got banning power. I believe if you don't, maybe only the admins have banning power. I'm not sure. Let me know about that. We'll fix it so everybody can ban anybody. The moderators, can ban anybody. If people are like whining and distracting from trading, because that's what we're here to do. We're here to trade. I don't have time to deal with baby shit, bullshit, babysitting, all this kind of stuff. Baby shit too. I'll be dealing with baby shit soon when my newborn arrives at the end of May. Then I'll be dealing with baby shit. But I don't have time to babysit and deal with bullshit. That's how baby shit came in there. Oh, man, too funny. I'm tired, guys. It's about 6:45 in the evening here. Been a long day working on the course, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the analysis. It's going to be a quick one today, but I'm going to give you some good pointers like I always do. Look, yesterday I said I don't know what's going to happen. We can have a big move up, big move down. Well, now we have our answer. We had a very, very big move down, right? Broke the pink dot. Very, very important. Big volume. I think this thing is going to keep heading lower. And when this move started, you could kind of get the feeling that we were just going to keep heading lower and lower. So right now, on ES, I would only look to short rallies if I was day trading this. Look back, your first level is here at the cyan dot, the envelope bottom right in there at 59.16. And if it looks like it's going to go higher from there, you've got a great level right at the true average right there, 59.43. But that's your resistance zone right there for ES tomorrow. That's what I'd be looking to short into rallies and just be looking for, push up and then a little bit of continuation down, probably set up for more down like this. It looks like we're in a nice trend run to the downside now on the daily chart. Weekly is just pile driving through a ton of support here. All that broken support will what? Become resistance, obviously. This thing doesn't look like it's done. So play the short side, make a lot of money, have a lot of fun. All right, let's go ahead and look at the NASDAQ. It's going to be obviously more of the same here. I believe we did break the extension. These you guys, when I do the course, you're going to learn all about these dots, what they're called, what their purposes are, like in different circumstances. It's a whole package. And when I teach it formally in a course, which is the point of the course, and then you start following along these daily videos, and the live streaming obviously is where it's really going to happen. But you're going to start to see how it all fits together. So I don't have the time to teach it here in these videos, which is why I'm doing the course. So look, NASDAQ also just big move down. I mean, you're going to want to look for some resistance up into 21,000. That was a key level today. I did post in the Discord earlier in the day when the NASDAQ was here, right here. I said, look, I think the low of the day is in. And that's because you could see we had a nice response, good move down, good support. That was a good buying opportunity, push higher. But then later, I'm not trading right now, guys. I'm working on the course. But when I saw these lows started to break, and you can see right there, this is the key level I was watching at 21,000 because I had a lot of support there. And I was watching this going, you know what? If this thing breaks and we start to really head down, and of course on the lower time period, you get confirmation. I said, look out below. We're going to take out these lows. I said, it looks like the lows are now going to be taken out, and look out below. Something like that. I don't know. Go find the comment in the market analysis section, and you'll see. Also, you can match up the timestamps. I say all these things before they happen because saying it after the fact doesn't really help anybody. Anyways, those of you who are paying attention, you probably made some good money there. I was recording the course just kind of because I can't multitask. I can't be like, oh, I'm recording there's a good move. Stop recording the course, go put on. I don't work like that. I got to put my focus right now. It's on the course, and hopefully, next week it'll get back to actual trading, which I'll be excited about. I miss the trading. I get depressed when I can't trade. I was like, I was in the grocery store tonight. I'm like, why am I was in kind of a bad mood. I'm like, why am I in a bad mood? I'm like, I haven't been trading. I get withdrawals, so I'm looking forward to that. All right. So anyways, that's the intraday chart for the NASDAQ. Look to short the rallies. And guys, I'm going to go over so much of this in the course. When these patterns repeat themselves, right? So now we're falling out of bed. We've gone 22,200 down to 20,800. It's 1,400 point drop in the NASDAQ. And you can see the yearly chart over here, guys. I mean, look, this is just a beautiful situation, right? Look at the yearly chart, guys. Remember, this is incredible. That pink dot is there before the year starts. So when this opens in 2024 close, boom, we open 2025. We just start heading higher, and of course you got clues on the quarterly, the monthly, all that stuff. So it's not just the yearly chart in isolation. But look, this is here before the year starts. It stopped at exactly that level. It's there before the year starts. Guys, when you start to realize what's going on here with all these levels, it's going to blow your mind. I mean, it's just incredible. So I love seeing this. So I think we got a ways to go. I think we're just getting the party started. The monthly chart, which is what we're looking at right here. And we'll cover this long-term analysis in more detail when we, do the weekend analysis this Sunday for the upcoming week. But for this week, our analysis was spot on. Go back and watch the video I did on Sunday, and you'll see what we called has happened. Okay, I know you still got to trade it, but having the analysis correct is a big piece of the puzzle. It makes the trading a lot easier, right? Trading is never easy, but when you got a good edge, good analysis, it does make it easier. So now you can see on the monthly chart here, we're going for congestion entrance down. What does that mean? I'm going to teach this in the course, right? We're trending up, bang, change of trend, congestion entrance down. What does that mean? These dots, the yellow right here, this becomes strong resistance. Where is that on the weekly? 21.6 right here. What's the weekly doing? It's also trend reversing to the downside. Up, bang, down. What are we going to do? Trend reverse? Probably. So what do? Look to short pullbacks on the daily. That is how you do it. Super exciting. And then when you really dial in, like we will in the live trading room, you just wait for your intraday setup. So like my play for tomorrow, if I was running the live day trading room yet, which I'm not, but when I start, I would say, hey guys, here's our plan. We're going to look for rallies on the intraday charts, look for patterns, types of trading. I do the same thing on my intraday charts, 50,000 volume, 10,000 volume, as I do here on the daily, the weekly, the monthly. So we're going to wait for pops into resistance, and we're going to get short. That's it. Are we right every day? No. But when you put the odds, you stack them in your favor like this, it really helps. You're right, a bit more than you're wrong, and you make more on your winners than you lose on your losers. And that's how you trade successfully. And there's another key thing, I can see the danger where not you guys in my Discord, but a lot of people out there on YouTube land and La La Land and all this bullshit, they're looking for a savior, a guru, hey, this is the guy, he's got everything figured out. Guys, I don't fucking have everything figured out. All I know is I invented an amazing system that works really well. I still got to trade it. I still have losing days. I still have drawdowns. Obviously, these things happen. This is trading. So don't, like someone you're learning from, like me, don't put me on like a pedestal, because if you put me on a pedestal, the only place I can go from there is down into the pit. It's called the pit and the pedestal. You don't want to idolize people, right? So we're here. We got a great group. My stuff works. I'm going to teach it to you guys. I'm a good trader. I make good money, but I still have drawdowns. I still have losing trades. So when we start the live trading room and all this kind of stuff, don't expect it to be a holy grail. It won't be. Well, it will in one sense, that it's real and it works. Yeah. So from that sense, it's a holy grail. For all you guys who have been, wasted by the furus, this stuff actually works. But just don't set yourself up with unrealistic expectations. That's really important. This works. It's amazing. If you apply yourself, it can change your life. It's changed my life. I put a lot of time into this, but you still got to do the legwork. You still got to do the trading. Very, very important. All right. So, and I'm going to give you these little rants here in between doing the analysis. Very important. And Paintballer, thank you. Yes, I'm working on the eye contact. I saw your comments. All your comments, guys. I just got home from the grocery store. I'm behind schedule. I'm doing the video. Then I'll get in and catch up on YouTube comments, Discord comments, all that kind of stuff. Like, share, subscribe, comment. It helps us grow. Save people from the furus. That's the name of the game. Let's look at the Dow. Dow's probably going to be pretty similar here. I mean, there you go. Beautiful, right? Look, just straight back up to all of our levels. Smash down. Can't remember what I said about the Dow yesterday, but I said, favor the short side. Look for resistance in here somewhere. Yeah, did it go higher? Yeah, but when it breaks through that level, look, this is the key, guys. If you're day trading this, right, I say, okay, look, those are my dots. That's resistance level number 1. Very, very strong. Watch your intraday charts. Just see how price is reacting to that level. If it starts to break through, look at where all your next dots are. Oh, they're there. Okay, there's your short. I mean, I can't make it, more straightforward than that, and the course will explain all of it. But look, the Dow, the monthly here, this is the monthly chart, guys. Look, the Dow already entered congestion down on the monthly, and then it picked up the dots, obviously. Pop back up here, picked up these dots. Where's it going? Back down to those dots. Do I have a crystal ball? Do I know that for sure? No. But generally speaking, when you're in congestion, it wants to cycle. Price wants to cycle from one side of the envelope in the dots to the other side. And that's it. And then it's got to get through these dots. There's lots of nuances, guys. These are the things I'm going to talk about in the course. But basically, monthly frames it. So what do we expect on the weekly? Yeah, trend reversal down. What's happening? Trend reversal down. I expect continued weakness. Right now with the Dow, look for pops into these dots. 43.6. Great resistance level from the Dow. Now, would I be buying the Dow? No. Would I be buying any of these things? No. Doesn't mean you're not going to have intraday pops. Doesn't even, maybe the whole day tomorrow will be straight up and we have no idea. I mean, all I can do is go off the analysis. I would not be playing the long side right now. I'd be heavily in favor of the short side. Let's look at the Russell 2000. I mean, guys, look at the Russie. Unbelievable. We said this. I said, yep, yesterday, trending down. There's your pullback, right? What did I say? Well, there's a lot of dots sitting right there. That's your resistance level. If you traded the Russell, that was where you wanted to get short, and it worked beautifully. And now we're headed lower. Yeah, we're here at this extension, but this is looking very weak. Look at these dots on the monthly that we're breaking through. That should have been strong support, and we just plowed right through it. We're on our way to the quarterly down here, 2120. So this Russell is weak. Look for resistance into 2160 right there. Into these dots, 2170. This is your resistance zone. Just wait to get short right up in there. What can I tell you? That's pretty much it. All right, let's look at the treasury space, starting with a 10-year. I know you guys are here on the camera. I'm just, analyzing. I don't prepare for these videos, right? I just fire up the screens. I know these charts like the back of my hand because I developed them. I spent years and years and years with Drummond Geometry, made everything way better, in my opinion. I have to say that because I can't factually say something that would be slander. I'm just saying, in my opinion, this absolutely is just incredible. And I've been, developing it, working on it for a long, long time. And so I just fire up these videos and I get in here and I just start doing this thing, right? So I'm not prepared. I'm just, giving it to you how it comes to me. All right. So look, treasuries, yeah, pushing higher. I wouldn't short these right now at all. Treasuries are kind of like a runaway train for those of you guys. They don't really pull back. When they go, they go. It's the same on the intraday chart with treasuries. I like trading. We're going to trade treasuries, guys. Some days the 30-year bond or the ultra bond is going to be my top pick. And be like, hey, guys, we're going to focus on, the Ultra Bond, NASDAQ. We're going to watch multiple markets every single day while we live stream, waiting for the best setups. It's going to be awesome. Anyways, bond strong, continued flight to safety. That's going to weigh on stocks. We're seeing, I don't expect anything to change here heading into the last day of the week. So look, I'm not going to go through all the bonds. Just if you trade them, look to play the long side. I would be pretty surprised to see like a big pullback in bonds. I think the safer bet right now is short indices into those zones I talked about. Let's look at gold, because you recall yesterday I talked about gold. I said, look, there could be some support here on gold. Let's see if there was. I haven't even looked at it, honest to God, since I did the video last night. All right, so gold, last night I said, look, I think there could be a lot of support right in here to the 29, 10 to 20 area. And I said, what happens if, I thought I was expecting, hey, my odds were that we were going to push higher here. We didn't, right? This is the key for intraday trading. Yeah, you might be wrong on that first, bite at the apple. But if you manage your risk and you start to see that support level break, man, we're going downtown, baby. So now that gold, that just broke. We're now officially trending to the downside on the daily chart, right? So the weekly here is now officially going for congestion entrance down. The monthly, look what we're setting. Guys, we're almost the end of the month. Wait till I do the month ahead analysis this weekend for March, because all these monthly bars are going to be closed, which means all my dots and everything, all the types of trading, going to be locked and loaded. We're going to know our key levels and directions, probabilistically. We don't know what's going to happen. I'm not saying we know that, but we're going to have a good idea, right, on what's going on before the month even starts. So I can tell you this, if gold closes here or anywhere near it, look what we got coming into March. That's a lot of resistance, baby. The quarterly starting to flash. Everybody's getting real happy and long up here on gold. I'm sorry. It's probably going to be like this. What happens? Weekly starts to roll over, enter congestion. That means you got a lot of resistance here at the dot zone. It's going to start going. So look, this is probably the beginning of that trend run down on the daily chart. So those of you gold bulls, let's wait and see what happens. I wouldn't be a gold bull right this second. And, look, we already had a gap lower. That just tells you, it's confirming. So where's their resistance for gold tomorrow? Yeah, I mean, it's right in here. You got the true average, the cyan dot. That lines up perfectly with these dots that were support. They're now resistance, right? Because remember, when support gets broken, especially a key level, becomes resistance. So you want to, look for a pop up into this 29.10 level and look to get short. I don't know what else to tell you. That's what you got to do. So Aaron trades. If you're watching this, buddy, I would really look at the short side. But look, don't let me fuck up your own analysis. Do what you got to do. I just think it's a pretty good break to the downside here. So, and I can see all the higher time periods appear to be rolling over, right? So pretty cool. All right, let's look at silver. Oh, and what I was going to say, I think I forgot to get to this. I'm just rifling through this. Let's go back to the NASDAQ real quick. Then we'll get to silver. We'll look at a few more markets and call it a day. I'm tired. Got to relax, eat some dinner. So what I also am going to teach you guys is, once you learn, all the methodology, how everything works, the dots, types of trading, patterns, all that kind of stuff, you also are going to start paying a lot of attention to what's called scenario analysis. Now, scenario analysis is when you take, you look at this pattern, you say, well, if this is happening now, it's surely happened before, right? There's been another scenario where this exact thing has been happening. So you just scroll back in the charts. You never know how far you have to scroll, right? And you can even do the reverse, to the upside. But I recommend doing to the downside. So you go find a similar situation where the market had been trending down, for several days, kind of like this. And then you see, ooh, there's your bomb day to the downside, big volume, breaking the extension. There's your cyan, right? So this is scenario analysis. I expect the NASDAQ to do something like this right here, based on where we're at right now. And that was a pretty big drop. So I'd be looking for resistance up in here. That's scenario analysis. Really cool. You can do it for every market based on what you're seeing. It's so awesome for back testing, all that good stuff. All right, let's look at silver. Oh yeah, silver's breaking that key 3240 level. A lot of weekly support there that should have held, didn't. That's now resistance. Gap down. I mean, it looks like gold and silver are going to fall out of bed. I'd be looking to short 3220-ish, 3230, anywhere up into here on silver. You got the playbook. I don't have time. I I may even put on a trade tonight. It's so obvious what's going on, and I will let you know what I do in the Discord. Link in the description below the video. I'm not even going to look at copper and platinum. I don't have time. I got to get to my own trades. Let's just finish off with crude oil and natural gas. Then I'm going to leave you guys. Again, when I'm not doing the course and I can put my full time and attention into trading, I'm going to upload a full analysis like this, but way, way deeper every single day on all the futures markets, which is going to be sweet because we will never, ever miss a single opportunity. I'll call out the end of day trades I see for you guys. And then also I'll pick the markets we're going to trade in the live trading room the next day. That's how I prepare. You know, it's pretty easy to separate a furu from somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing. You just have to look at what they're doing, right? Like a furu is just always going to be using word salad, never going to really show you what he's doing. He'll never actually sit there and live trade with you, even if he's like somebody else with a channel like Market Clubhouse, you know, where everybody sits around and just, you know, whatever. No offense, you guys. I got nothing against, you know, individuals, but from what I heard from people who have been in that live trading room, you know, not a lot of new creative insights, basically recycled garbage. The guy who runs the channel, don't want to use his name because I really don't have any personal vendettas. Seems like he's a nice guy, you know, hang out with whatever, but steps in there, like, doesn't really do much, says, hey, how you doing? Charges you 175 or 200 bucks a month or whatever it is, guys. Way overpriced for what you're getting. What I'm going to be giving you is going to be super underpriced. And the reason I'm doing it is because I want to take the people from the Furus over to here. And yeah, is everybody that comes here going to learn how to trade? No. But if we get 1,000 people and we got a 10%, 20% hit rate because the teaching is that good, the edge is that good, the live streaming is that good, everything is solid, real, it works. Man, if we have 1,000 people eventually and it can change the lives of 200 people, that is awesome. I actually, for one, believe in karma. What goes around comes around, right? So like these people here in this lifetime who are screwing people, they're going to be on the other end of the, you know, exchange next time around. And that's not going to be fun for them. All right. So here is crude. Nice little pullback here. I think you got to want to short that. I really do. I mean, this thing looks weak. Like, why is crude going to catch a bounce here? Everything else is risk off. Bonds are being bid. The dollar's probably catching a bid, which we'll look at. We'll finish off with the dollar and Bitcoin. But I think you gotta want to short crude here. That's my pick right there. Watch it carefully. Let's look at nat gas just for fun. I think I said yesterday short nat gas, but I really don't know what happened. Yeah, guys, we don't even need to get into nat gas, but I said, you know, a lot of resistance here. That's exactly what's happening. Probably going to continue to be under pressure. Play it how you want to play it. Let's look at the euro. I don't have time for nat gas to load here. A lot of calculations go into what you see on the screen. So Sierra Charts has to really get through a lot of data to populate, you know, the visuals that you're seeing. All right, let's look at euro futures, euro USD. We'll see if what happened with the dollar today, because this tells us a lot about risk on versus risk off, you know, all this kind of stuff, right? You got to view the markets as a package. Oh, look at that. Is that what happened? Woo! Digging that. Dollar caught a huge bid today. Beautiful. I think we discussed this, right? I think we did. Go back and look at the video, the last several videos. So yeah, big flight to safety. USD, huge inflows today. Bonds, big inflows. I think we got to finish the week on the same tune here, guys. I'm feeling really good about risk off tomorrow. So, you know, this video is going to serve you very well. Especially now with the dollar. Look, volume is increasing here. Boom. I mean, there's a lot of resistance here. So long dollar, short euro. All right, let's finish with Bitcoin, which I haven't seen, but, you know, should have got smoked today because of the whole risk off situation. So I'm sure it did. And guys, you know, like, share, subscribe if you're not subscribed, join the Discord, leave comments. Like, all this stuff helps a lot. And the motivation is to, you know, you see some of these huge channels with absolute garbage. So the motivation is to bring people, save them. This is like a life raft channel, right? They're in the middle of the ocean. They don't even know they're lost and drowning. We want to come there with our life raft, get them and bring them to something that will at least give them a chance to succeed. You know, will most people succeed? Probably not. But that's just because it's a matter of like, how hard are you willing to work and all this kind of stuff. But at least we could give people a chance to succeed. So it's like, hey, you're in the right spot. If you work hard, you're going to see some success, right? I'm going to help you. right? I'm going to help you develop your trading plan based on who you are. You know, what type of life do you live? What's your risk tolerance? Oh, I'm going to help you with all this stuff. I'm not going to be like, here's my course. I mean, first of all, the course is going to be awesome. Everything works. So I could just say, hey, study it and figure it out. I'm not going to do that because my goal is I think it'd be super cool to have a group of people. Remember the turtles with Richard Dennis? The bet was, could he like create traders? And he did. Well, I want to do the same thing. We might be called the iguanas because I'm in Costa Rica and I see iguanas out my window every day. We might be called the raccoons because I do see raccoons crawling along my fence here. So I don't know. We won't be the turtles because Richard Dennis already kind of got that one. But you guys let me know in the comment section. Iguanas, raccoons, whatever else is here in Costa Rica. The mosquitoes. No, because we're not blood-sucking vampires. The mosquitoes are the victims in this world. We are not the victims. All right. Yeah. Bitcoin here continues to get smoked. Probably going to continue to get smoked. Gunning for at least this level down here on these dots. 8,200. Wouldn't be surprised to take them out. 80,000. Probably headed down to 80,000. Look, just piling through all this support. Guys, just, short rallies. That's all I can say, right? All right, that is the analysis. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm exhausted. I'm going to upload this to YouTube. I will answer whatever questions I can in Discord and the YouTube comment section, and then I'm going to go relax, eat some dinner, and go to bed. Cheers, everybody.